Hey you guys, and welcome back to my little channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a toasty makeup look, a little get ready with me moment while I share with you guys my vision board that I made for this year. So here's like a little sneak peek of everything that I put in there. Also, you guys, I did straighten my hair today, as you could probably tell, since my natural hair is more curly-ish, wavy-ish. But this side, I really love the way like my bangs like swoop like that, but I feel like this side, it got kind of like flat a little bit. I tried to fix it right now, but it got like a little flat. Don't mind that. Also, if you guys don't have a drink with you already, get one. Make yourself like a little matcha, get yourself a little coffee, something. Today I made myself a coffee and it like came out like low-key, like came out a little mid, I'm not gonna lie, but I tried, you guys. Sometimes see, it's a hit or miss whenever I'm making drinks at home. Either like I love it and it came out great, or it came out like but today it came out like 6 out of 10. But you know, she still gives us energy, so that's what matters. Okay, so first we're gonna start with our brows, and meanwhile I do my brows, let me tell you guys about the first corner of my vision board. So we're gonna go like in sections, okay? First thing is first, this side, it's very cliche. Yes, I know, like work out, take care of your body and all that, but like this time I mean it, you guys. This time, like, I'm really gonna lock in, you guys. Like, believe me, please, you have to believe me.
Come on, you have to believe me, please. You have to believe me.
Anyways, on this side, you can see there's like a little tea with lemon, like skincare vibes, a girl working out. What else? Another girl working out. And then it also says, I have the power to create change. And then there's another sticker that says, reminder, take care of yourself, love yourself, always stay happy. Good things take time. And then here in the middle, I really wanted to bring up this part because I love this quote so much. It says, what is coming is better than what is gone, which is so true. I feel like sometimes like you dwell on the past and you shouldn't. Like, I feel like one thing about me is I love to be in the present and look forward. Like whatever happened in the past, like in any category, like it's literally irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Like what matters is the present time and what's to come. So that's why I really love that quote. And then also the sticker next to it says, I choose to have joy and fulfillment in my life, which is what everybody should be striving for. So I'm currently 21 and I just feel like my early 20s should be just like me time, you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to put all my energy and all my focus into myself, and I feel like my early 20s are for like my selfish years, and like you know what I mean when I say that. Okay, so let's dive into the brows and then I'll like go dissecting the board little by little. You guys, look at how cute this little headband is. This is my first time using this cute little bunny headband, and I can already tell it's gonna be my favorite one. A little forehead reveal moment. Okay guys, so I just finished my brows. Now we're gonna move on to foundation, and for this I'm gonna be trying something new. I feel like for this whole toasty makeup look, I'm kind of gonna try like different things to really get that full effect. And also I was thinking about it, but I was like, oh my gosh, you know what would have been really cute for this look is brown mascara. So I might do, if I ever do this look again, I definitely want to try with brown mascara. So for my foundation, I use the House Labs foundation in the shade 070 Fair Neutral. Honestly, I feel like I could go maybe like one shade darker in this, but anyways. Also, I'm going to be mixing my foundation with this Lumi Glotion. It's from L'Oreal, and I feel like this would really make my skin look a little bit more like bronzed, and that's what we're going for today. I'm gonna be mixing just like a little pump. Maybe let me try like that. Just like a pump and a half. We're like making our own little concoction. Okay, let's try like a little, like a dot. And then I'm gonna be using this little brush to mix it together. Okay, it definitely looks like a shade darker, which is what I wanted. I don't know if you could kind of tell. Let me add like one more dot. Okay, let's try like that first and then see how we like it. I'm gonna try like on one side of my face first to see how it looks. I don't know, I feel like there's not too much of a difference. Maybe like a slight afterglow. Honestly, I feel like with this, maybe I should have did more of like the glotion and then a little bit of my foundation. Let me add like a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Hopefully that's not too cakey, but we'll work with it. Okay, now I can definitely see it's giving a little bit more like a glowy tanned, like a glowy bronzy look, which is exactly what I wanted. Wait, why am I loving this? Wait, this might be my new foundation routine. You guys, I feel like the Lumi Glotion with the foundation that I currently have, it matched my skin so perfectly. Like, are you guys not seeing this right now? Like, tell me why. Like, that's literally like the perfect match. Okay, I'm definitely gonna start doing that little concoction. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner, but I'm glad I did it now. For the next part of my vision board, okay, so as you could probably tell, it's all music related, because if you guys don't already know, I do music and it's a passion of mine. I feel like I'm always gonna do music, like no matter what, like for the rest of my life, because it's just something, it's just a passion of mine that I'll always carry in my heart. And I feel like no matter what I do, like I feel like I'm always like creating and just coming up with like different like song lyrics, and it's just like, it's just the way that my brain is wired, and I love that and I'll never give that up. And I just want to try to be more consistent in releasing music. I know it's a little hard for me. I'm definitely going to release something this year, so keep on the lookout for that, and keep up with me on my Instagram and here on YouTube, because that's where I will be updating you guys the most. But yeah, music, making music, writing is just like a passion of mine, and that's what this board is about. It's just about pursuing my passions, and it's me trying to be more consistent and releasing music. So yeah, this is just about just being more consistent and not letting go of what I love to do, which is making music, singing, writing, all of that. For the next part, I'll go on the other side. Okay, so for this part, it says, I forgot to read these little stickers as well, but here it says, I can do this, I'm a boss, dream big, which one is, oh, I am loved. So those are all just like little affirmations that I like to tell myself every now and then, and I feel like it's good to remember, even though yes, like a lot of these quotes and a lot of what you see on my board is a little cliche, but that doesn't matter because it's what keeps me going. Okay, so right here you guys can see where it's, the sticker says I am loved. It's like a little group of friends, which I feel like platonic love is so underrated. Like, I love my friends. Like, if you're in my life and we're really close to each other, we hang out a lot, or even if we don't hang out a lot but we talk a lot, just know like I hold you so, ooh, girl. Just the people in my life who I really consider my true friends are just like people who have such a special place in my heart. I just love my friends. I love spending time with them, and they keep me going, and just the memories that I've made with my friends are, I know, memories that I'm gonna cherish for the rest of my life. I have that in my board because it also represents how I'm gonna continue to make more good memories with my friends. And also, this is a car because you guys don't make fun of me, but I'm in the process of getting my license. Yes, I know I'm late. I know, but you guys, when I get it, it's a wrap. I'm gonna be everywhere. Maybe if I don't get anxiety from driving. This is my goal for this year. I'm currently working on getting a driver's license. So yeah, please don't make fun of me, you guys. Like, at least I'm working on it. Also, a little side note, right before I move on to putting my concealer, I did want to say a little side note about platonic love. You guys, if you're feeling like in your life, you're like, oh my gosh, like, why am I like not being loved right now or whatever, remember the platonic love in your life, because trust me, that is one of the most special loves in life in general. I feel like if you have a good group of friends that you can really count on, that are real ones, that are there for you no matter what, just cherish that, because trust me, that is a very special thing, and those people are gonna be with you through thick and thin. And yeah, I just feel like platonic love needs to be talked about more, because I feel like it is a very special thing, and for me in my life, that's what has kept me going, and that's what keeps me happy, like knowing I have great friends and the love I have for them is just, it's great. I just got a new concealer. It's literally the same one that I always use. It's a Jeffree Star Cosmetic concealer. This one is, I've never tried this shade before though. It's C8, and usually I do get the shade C10, but girl, the C10 shade has been out of stock for a minute now, so Jeffree, please put it back in stock because I need that. But I did use C13 last time. I felt like it was just a little too dark, and it kind of had like it had more kind of like a orange undertone to it, which I feel like it's not my skin tone. I feel like I'm a little bit more yellow toned. Yeah, let's see if C8 is a little bit closer to my shade. It might be really pale, I don't know you guys, but we're gonna make it work either way. I do like a brightening concealer, but still I don't want to look like a ghost. Oh wait, no, actually that's not bad. Okay, so I finished doing my base, and right after I do my base, I usually like to go in with the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Pound Cake, because I like to put it kind of like lightly all over my face, because it helps like with creasing, or if I'm like oily in any spots. Do that, especially like where my smile lines are. Just go like that, my forehead. Now we're gonna move on to, I was gonna say bronzer, like slash contour, but before I do that, I'm gonna dive into my eyeshadow, because I feel like with this Toasty makeup look, I have been seeing pictures where they put just like a light coat of brown shadow on the lid. I'm using the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. By the way, I love this packaging so much. Like, this is one of my all-time favorite makeup packagings. Like, look, it's so like coquette vibes. It's like very like, I don't know, it's like super girly, super like aesthetic. Like, I don't know, I'm obsessed. And it even has like a little heart here where you open it. Yes, it is a little dirty now because I have been having this eyeshadow palette for like a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna be using these two shades here, this one and this one. You guys, I also have this like random little eyeshadow palette. I don't know where it came from. It might have been like from Ipsy or something. This one is called Matte About You by lashstep.com, and I honestly really like this brown shadow in here. As you can see, I've already hit the pan with that one, so I don't know, maybe I should use that one. Let's see. So this is the brown shadow number 1, and this is the brown shadow number 2. As you can tell, this one has like a little bit like of an orange undertone. Or what if I mix the two, you guys? Let's do that. Okay, you guys, now that my eyeshadow is done, I'm gonna move on to bronzer and contouring. I do like the way that the eyeshadow look came out. I was going for a simple, kind of like a latte type of brown shadow type of look. Honestly, probably next time I do this like toasty makeup look, maybe I'll use even like a lipstick shade and just kind of like dab it into the eyelids a little bit. That's kind of like been my thing. I do like using certain lip products as like blushes, or even like a little bit on the lid. It's like super cute, especially kind of for like a no makeup type of day, and it's really cute because it's like the lips then match with the blush and then the eyelids. I don't know, it's I love those type of looks. I did want to use actually a lipstick for my blush today. Hold on, let me find it. You guys, I am a little bit sad about this lipstick, and let me tell you why. Okay, a while back I did a little experiment and I put a piece of this lipstick in my clear gloss because I wanted to make like my own little shade with this, and I made it look super ugly. And I didn't know that this shade was discontinued. If I would have known, then I wouldn't have made it look all ugly, because in my mind I was like, oh, I could just get another one. Today I was looking to buy this shade again because I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this, because I had it tucked away somewhere else, like not with my main makeup bag, and that's where I found out it was discontinued. But anyways, you guys, please don't get scared. Yes, it looks ugly, but it still works really good. I really love this shade. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna do like a little swatch moment just so that way you guys can get the gist of it. It's kind of like a rusted orange brown, like autumn looking lipstick, and I don't know, like I really, hold on, I'm like at an awkward position. Hold on, you guys. Okay, there you go. It gives me like fall vibes a little bit, and I don't see too many like lipsticks with this shade, so I was really sad to find out they discontinued it. So Maybelline, please bring it back immediately. For the bronzer, I use a Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Happy Soul. Okay, before I start with the bronzer, I'm going to dive into another section of my vision board. Okay, so the next section that I'm gonna dive into, I guess we'll do the middle section. So okay, so this middle section, as you could probably tell, what they all have in common is makeup. So here there's like fragrance and makeup, makeup again, fragrance, makeup. I love like fragrances and makeup in general, so I feel like I want to grow my collection as far as that goes. But not only that, I do have something really exciting coming up that has to do with cosmetics. So please stay tuned for that. Like I said, follow me on Instagram, keep up with me on here, subscribe if you want to know what I'm up to and what's to come, because I do have a lot of things that I'm currently working on. So this is kind of like a little sneak peek on what I'm working on behind the scenes. So like not too much, but this is kind of like little hints on what's to come later. And once I share with you guys more, then you guys are gonna be like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna try to use a little bit more bronzer than I normally use, and I'm even gonna contour my nose, which for my nose, I usually only do concealer on there. But since we're going for that toasty latte type of look, I'm gonna add a little bit more than I usually do. Guys, this is my first time kind of like contouring slash bronzing the way that I did. So I'm just gonna go over it with my beauty blender like I usually go over my bronzer normally, to just make sure it doesn't look too harsh. Like I said, I'm gonna be using this lipstick shade as blush, and I'm also gonna use it a little bit on my lips. Okay, as far as my vision board goes, there's literally only one more section left, so I'm gonna save that until maybe, let me do like 2 more makeup steps and then I'll share the last part with you guys. Okay, so we're just gonna like, honestly, just like a little dot there. Let's try like a small little dot first and then see how that goes. Honestly, I was just gonna like tap it in with my hand. Yeah, I like that. Very cute. I really like that. Let me add a little bit more because I do love my blush. And no, I'm not afraid to have blush blindness. And also, you guys, I heard 2026 is the new 2016, and we all had eyeshadow, lipstick, foundation, all of the above blindness. Okay, you guys, this is how my blush is looking. For the next step, I think now all that's left is highlight and mascara, and of course our lip combo. It's like the finishing touches. For my mascara, I'm gonna go in with the Essence Lash Princess waterproof mascara. I'm gonna share with you guys my last section on my vision board, which is this section here. As you guys could tell, it's YouTube related. You know, you see this girl, she's doing a makeup video, literally what I'm doing right now. So you know, I'm sticking to my plan, which is I want to be more consistent on YouTube, and I just want to do more get ready with me's on my channel, and just more makeup videos in general, and just stay consistent on making videos, because I feel like I have an eras where I'm like consistent on YouTube and then like I stopped for a little while. But I feel like when it comes to YouTube, like I don't know, I feel like I'm always being directed towards like making YouTube videos. Like I'll be out and then I'll be like, you know what, like I want to vlog this, or I feel like doing a video today. I feel like just making videos kind of comes naturally to me. Like I always kind of just feel like, you know, just doing different videos, whether it's like get ready with me is like this for you guys. Sometimes I just feel like yapping, honestly, and even when I'm out I'm like, ooh, like I feel like vlogging this. Like I don't know, it's just kind of like a second nature, I guess. And as you could tell here, it's like a little notebook, and it says business plan here on this laptop. Self-employed. It has a little TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest icon, because these are all like I want to be more consistent on uploading on these three platforms. And also, again, these two little pictures, you guys will understand a little bit more once I share with you guys what I'm working on. Now let's do my highlight. I was thinking, you guys, I should just go in with a dab of the Lumi Glotion and kind of like just put a little bit here. Girl, I'm almost looking at it. It's not gonna be a super bright highlight, it's just gonna be more of like a glow, like a sheer highlight, you know. Ooh, okay, I really love that. I really love that. You guys, is this gonna be like my new makeup look when like I'm in the mood for something different? Okay guys, I love my gloss. Like I'm just like a gloss girly. Like I just can't do matte. But you know what, today I am gonna do a little bit more of a matte look. I'm not gonna put any gloss over this, just because I haven't seen too many like Toasty makeup looks with gloss on. It looks a little bit bright, so yeah, that's too bright. Hold on. That's what I noticed too with these makeup looks. This is my contact box, by the way. Is the, what's it called, the lipstick is a little bit more kind of like a faded bronzy look. Okay guys, I pretty much finished my Toasty makeup look, but I decided I am gonna add a little bit of brown lip liner to my lips, because I was looking at the Toasty makeup look inspo on Pinterest, and I feel like they have a little bit more brown in their lips. This is the finished look for my Toasty makeup look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me while I shared my 2026 vision board with you guys. Also, this is your sign. If you haven't made one already, make one. Trust me, it'll motivate you, uplift you, and so that way you could always just look briefly through your goals. Maybe even keep it like on your nightstand or somewhere you know that you always go to, like when you wake up in the morning or something like that. It's just like a good little motivation to keep in mind the things that you're trying to accomplish. So yeah, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because if you do, then I will keep you in my corazoncito forever. See you guys next time. Bye, kisses.